Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. My goodness, it feels like a long time since I've been on camera, but we're gonna get into it, okay? I've been I've been doing some stuff, okay? But I recently, today an episode came out. An episode of Blue Therapy. Now, if anyone knows about Blue Therapy, it is a show that is featured that is shown on Trend Central, on online YouTube, guys, and they have a show called Blue Therapy, which is about couples going to therapy. Now, my initial reaction when I first saw the trailer, like episode 1 trailer, I thought, what is this? Like, is this real? Is this number one? I thought it was a joke. Like, I thought it was like it wasn't real. Number two, I thought, why would black couples, I can't lie, black couples want to go to therapy? And number three, it's just a show so that people are like entertained a little bit more. That's what initially I thought when I first saw that this was coming on. Now, I'm gonna get right into it in a second. So guys, yeah, this is a reaction video and this is regarding episode 2. I will talk a little bit about what I thought of episode 1 as well, but it's initially about episode 2 today. So before we get started, please hit that thumbs up, guys, if you are new. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed to my channel. It's just amazing to see that the numbers are going up, and it just makes me very happy. And yet again, please do comment down below any suggestions of your choice, literally anything. And yeah, let's get started right now. Right, so we're gonna get into what I thought of today's episode. Today is episode 2. Obviously, in the intro, I was talking about episode 1, what my thoughts were of the trailer. Now, I've watched episode 2 now, and it's basically, I watched the trailer for episode 2, and I thought, I wrote in a comment section and I said, I'm not sure if this is real or not. And someone said, well, replied back to me saying that this is real. So that's when my mind was like, I'm not even sure. Like, I'm actually not even sure about this. So it's not until I watched episode 2 today, and I think this Blue Therapy is real. I could be wrong. Like, at the end of this, like, they could possibly come out with, oh, this is not real, this is purely for our entertainment, and that's it. But how things were put into perspective today, and how I saw everyone's character, because I know Choma as being from another show, so she was in Backchat. If you know what Backchat is, you know. But after Backchat, I don't know if it was during Backchat or after Backchat, she got into acting, and she was doing a few acting roles. Like, I saw a few acting roles after Backchat, but I don't know if she was doing that prior. We don't know. But all I'm saying is she was getting into acting, and I thought with this show coming out, I automatically thought this can't be her boyfriend. Like, I can't imagine Choma going out with someone like Paul, because the way Paul portrays himself is quite I would say domineering and very much controlling. And from the looks of things, he wants Choma to be, ever since they moved in together, which we're finding out a lot about their relationship, which I'm just like, I'm shocked that these guys, which the only person that I know is Choma, but I'm shocked that these lot on the show are exposing their lives in like this, and expressing how they feel and everything, every single thing basically, and giving us detail. So from what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing Paul as like this controlling narcissistic guy that Chom is putting up with, okay? And he's all about image. Okay? I can't lie, it does make me think, okay, Choma, like, is this your type? To be honest, I don't even know what her type is, and like looking at her and seeing how Choma is, I wouldn't really know what her type is, apart from I can imagine her with like a 6 foot guy, muscly, gym like guy. Okay, the guy is like, he has got muscle, but just the way he presents himself, and like the suits, and just his whole persona, like, it is literally something that I was very questionable about whether this show was real or not, because I was just like, is that her man? Like, is that who Choma will go for? Shocking. But I'm not gonna just talk about Paul and Choma. I want to base it on like both couples. Obviously we've got Jamal and Deborah, who, well, we found out in episode 2 that they are not the same age. Deborah is 24. I've got some things to say, but we'll wait. She's 24 years old and wants to, as Jamal says, wants to live that fast life. And Jamal is 27, and wanting to, he wants to provide, but he also wants a partnership, in the sense of she should provide as well. Like, they should go half and half. And for me, myself, I see it as, that's the way I see things. Like, when you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be, you should rely on the guy to be buying this, buying that. Like, it should be 50-50. Like, it works both ways. As in, you should gift your man. Okay, everyone deserves a gift on their birthday, but like, it shouldn't be a thing where you expect a gift on like any time. Like, it's like she expects things. Not sure if it's like a thing where she expects it like all the time, but anytime or unexpectedly type of thing. That's what she expects. She likes surprises, she likes gifts, she likes the rich life, I guess. And that's probably how she's been brought up. And especially that she's young, she's only 24. Young people, sometimes when they are in the social media realm, or whatever realm they're in, because she's into fashion, so she's obviously making money, as well as Jamal making money. She expects a little bit more, I guess, in her eyes, especially in the industry that she works in. She is, it's probably why she hasn't found the right person up until now, Jamal has come into her life, and they've formed a relationship within a year, which is really nice that they have formed a relationship. But the fact that they have gone to therapy now is like, okay, so maybe there is some underlying issues. I can't lie, when you're in a relationship, it does take a toll out of you sometimes, where like the communication can be a bit difficult. That can happen sometimes. And how I'm seeing it is, if they both communicated effectively and in a way that, okay, if we provide together and we do things together, then maybe things can work progressively, but don't expect too much. That's probably where like the line should have been drawn from that point. I think maybe early on when Deborah and Jamal met, like it was like, okay, like he's doing this for me, he's doing that for me, like he provides this for me, the relationship is going well. You see, at first I wasn't sure if that was real, and then it's not until episode 2 where I actually just changed my mind and I thought, okay, maybe this is actually showing some truth. Like it's actually showing me that maybe they potentially are, well, not potentially, sorry, I mean they are in a relationship, and this is actually a real therapy session, but obviously as a show. So yeah, it did get me thinking a lot. But rewind, let's go back to the Deborah and Jamal situation. It just makes me think that things are just happening a little bit too fast. And yeah, if they communicated a little bit more at the beginning, or towards 6 months in the relationship, where okay, you're we're willing to go into this in the right ways, but let's not be too hasty in the sense of, let me buy you this, let me buy you that type of thing. Let's go into it like, okay, I want to save up for this, so we need to hold back from purchasing these big things. Having conversations like that would be ideal, so that the person that you're dating or in a relationship with can understand, okay, like he can't buy me or she can't buy me all this right now. Let's see how it works. Well, it seems like he buys everything for her. Like that's how I'm seeing it, and that's from what I've heard and what I've seen in the video. That's how I see their relationship. Like he's the breadwinner in the relationship, and that's how she described her childhood. Like her dad was the breadwinner of the family, bringing up 5 girls, and then including the wife. Obviously, that's 6 women in the house. So it was always him providing for them. So now Jamal has come into her life, being that this is their first relationship, and she was being very defensive when she was, if you guys saw that part, she was being kind of defensive, like I've dated other people. But yes, this is her first relationship where it's worked out for the best, because it's been a year. However, it's a thing where they've gone to well, Jamal did mention that he has been to therapy before. I don't know what type of therapy he's been to, but he has been to therapy before. And yeah, this is a stepping stone for them to see where they can work in the relationship, and what needs to be added or what needs to be, removed from making errors in their relationship type of thing. Now, this is, I don't want to come across as like, oh, that's a bit rude. No. But the way I see it is, she was putting the blame on Jamal a little bit, as in like, oh, he's always late. It's childish. When she came up with the word childish, I was just like, you need to hold back from saying that he's childish. I think he's not being childish. I think she was, in a way, I don't want to call her childish, but in a way she was acting a little bit like, okay, you need to calm down. You need to, know the boundaries. Like, don't expect too much out of a relationship if you're not putting in the effort as well, or like, if you're not putting in the work as well, then you can't expect him to do everything. It should be a 50-50 balance. And for him to say that he's saving up for them to actually get a house, which that is, for him to even say that, is that's a really nice thing for him to say, because if he wants to actually buy a house with you, that means he wants to be with you. That's the thing. Like, I feel like he actually wants to be with Deborah, because obviously there's some sort of trust and love that he has for Deborah that maybe in his past relationships haven't worked out, but he sees the potential for this relationship to go forward. And for him to be, 27, yeah, like, he's working things out to see what can happen, and potentially they could actually just live in a house together. Now, I don't know if it's a thing where he's saving up and he's gonna buy the house, or if it's a thing where he's saving up and whatever she earns, or she can put in, they can buy a house with each other's money, put the money together. I hope she doesn't think that, oh, he's gonna be buying a house, like it's up to him type of thing. It should be an equal. How I see relationships, it should just be equal. Like, you both should put the effort in. That's how I see it.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
And the same thing goes for, we're going back to Choma and Paul now. The same thing goes for both of them. My only thing is that obviously I feel like Paul has some issues, in the sense that he's the type of guy that will, okay, he likes the glam or the image. Also has like this tendency of, okay, like, my woman can't do that. Like, no, I don't want my woman to be portrayed as like this, this sexy woman to other people. Like, he wants her for himself, which, fair enough, that's fine. But for her to continue with her business, and if that's what if he slid into her DMs on Instagram, you should know what you're getting yourself into. Like, you knew from the get-go, you knew that when you formed a relationship with this woman, with Choma, okay, you should know that this is the ways that these are the things that Choma is renowned for. Like, her Instagram, her like all social media. She's known for putting up, pictures of herself looking flawless and looking, sexy in her pictures. It's all for business, and that's how she gets her way through getting paid. Do you get what I mean? So for him to be like, oh no, I don't want her to do that, or like he's has some problem with her dancing at an event or a club or whatever, that's crazy. Because if you're doing the exact same thing and then you got women coming up to you and you're sipping from their cup, or they're allowed to sip from your cup or straw, like, how do you think Choma feels? Like, think think about it. If Choma, this is why I was like, I don't know if this is real or fake, because I'm just like, yo, like, is he taking into consideration how Choma feels about this? And it's a lot. It's a lot to like actually take in. I just feel like I hope that the both of them can sort things out and come to a compromise, and you know he doesn't treat her in a way that's like, oh, you should do this, he shouldn't treat her like he's in control all the time. Let her do what she wants to do, and she's fine with what you do, but how come you're not fine with what she does? Like, how comes there can't be a balance with that? That's where it all lies down in your relationship. And also, him being abrupt when he was talking to Denise, the therapist, I was just like, yo, like, you need to chill a little bit. Like, you can't be so negative. Like, you guys, you said that you paid for the therapy. Like, okay, like, just be nice. You're paying for this, but all the costs, like, you don't have to be so rude. you know don't show that side. Be nice. Okay, you want to show that side, cool, but be nice. Okay, it's not nice to be uh pushy, or thinking that you're better than everyone else. It doesn't show a good side. That's why there's so many comments about, oh, I don't like Paul, I don't like this man. Like, if you see the comment section, it is raging. So it's weird to me that Choma is in a relationship like that, and I don't know if it's real or not. But if you guys think that the relationship is real, please let me know in the comment section below. And also, if you don't think it's real, let me know, because I don't know whether it's real or not. But from judging from the second episode, like, I was thinking like this possibly could be real. And the discussions, we need more discussions like this. I do like the fact that they are doing a show like this for black couples, because there are loads of black couples that don't don't go to therapy, and or a lot of black people don't think that therapy is something that we need. Okay, they think that, okay, to sort this out, let's go to church, or let's pray. But therapy is a good thing, and judging from how these guys are taking the therapy sessions, we know that they both stormed out. Both males stormed out of the room. I can understand why Jamal stormed out. Not so much Paul, but yeah, Jamal. Yeah, I can understand. Like, it was getting frustrating hearing Deborah a little bit. I hope that, like, for next episode, like, they can all talk it out, and we'll see what happens next. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed this talk, please definitely stay tuned for the next one. My goodness, I've never done this before, so yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next. And guys, please stay safe, and yeah, definitely give this a like, subscribe guys, and I'll comment down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care guys, bye.